Stop me if this sounds familiar, but if you've been training for months, maybe even years, but your body doesn't quite look like you have been, and you're not crazy, but you are wasting your time. See, the thing is, you've got the hard work part down, but you are lacking in the smart work department. So in the next few minutes, I'm gonna hook you up with what you need to do to change up your gym routine so you can finally build some real damn muscle without wasting your time and spinning your wheels. But you gotta stick around to that halfway point because I'm gonna reveal the single biggest mistake that cost me nearly 2 years of progress. I wanna hear from you down in the comments. How long have you been training for? Let me know the number and let's be honest about it. What's up, YouTube? My name is Coach Achidi, and this is Simple and Sustainable Fit. And believe it or not, I didn't always have this muscular physique that you see in front of you. In fact, in high school, I was a lot skinnier, and I always wanted to have more muscle. I used to think that doing some curls and arm exercises the night before football games, yeah, I did that every year before football games, would be the key to me having a bigger and more imposing physique. And well, that didn't quite work, and some of the other strategies I did over the years didn't quite work. And finally, I learned how to not just build muscle, but keep it. And I'm gonna hook you up with what it takes to do exactly that, so you build without wasting your time. So let me know down in the comments below. Comment me if you too were that skinny kid, so I know I got more of my people following me. So the first thing that you're probably, definitely messing up on is you're doing way too much random ass stuff. In the course of a month, 1 week is push-pull legs. The next week, you're training like a bodybuilder. The following week, you're doing a CrossFit style workout. And at the end of the month, you're just doing random stuff because you're feeling burnt out. All of that stuff might feel good and challenging, but your muscles are not responding in the way that you want them to. Our muscles respond to progressive overload. That really just breaks down to picking 4 or 6 of the basic but most effective movements like squats, lunges, deadlifts, pressing, rowing, those kinds of things, and you get ridiculously, disgustingly good at them. And in the course of getting good at them, you're adding either more reps at a certain weight, or more weight and doing reps at that, or a little bit of both. That is how progressive overload works. You pick a routine, you stick with it, and you make it a little bit harder than the last time. And you do that long enough, you get results. So I want to hear you being honest down below, no judgment at all. What is at least one exercise movement you've been consistent with for this year? I want to hear from you down below. And changing up your routine so it is more structured and you can work on that whole progressive overload, that's going to be hugely beneficial. But it is not the only thing, because a lot of you mess it up in the kitchen, and that's the next part we got to talk about. You're eating like an idiot. If you have been trying to gain muscle and the scale's not going up and your strength is not going up, you're just simply not eating enough, and I'll help you out. If your waistline is getting bigger and your arms aren't really changing and your workouts are getting heavy and slow, you're just getting fatter, not more muscle. So here's how we fix both. You gotta track your food intake. There are programs out there and apps you can use, but you need to see how many calories you're putting into your body and how much of that is protein. Once you know what your calorie intake looks like, if you're not gaining enough weight, you need to have a slight calorie surplus of only about 200, no more than about 500 calories a day. Your muscle gain is going to be a slow process, not a fast one. And if you are noticing your waistline is going up, you need to bring your calories down by about 500 to 750 of them a day. Fat loss is faster than muscle gain. For both of you, whatever your goal body weight is, let's say it's 200 pounds, you need to have 0.8 grams to 1 gram of protein per pound of that goal body weight. So if you're trying to be 200 pounds, you need at least 160 to 200 grams of protein. That's as simple as it is. You eat in a slight surplus to gain muscle or a slight deficit to lose fat. And for both of them, you need to have your protein intake locked in. Workouts and diet can be on point, but there's still one more fix that we need to go over that is more than likely keeping you stuck. And that is training way too hard without training smart. I used to think that the harder I go, the longer I stay, the more my muscles will grow. And on paper that sounds good, but the reality is that's not how it worked. I would spend at least 2 hours in the gym in my 20s, sometimes pushing it to 3 hours. And I wasn't following one program. I was kind of bouncing around from different things, thinking the more sweaty and sore I got, the better my progress would be. And doing all that simply just made me excessively tired, achy, and I didn't see the change I wanted to see. It wasn't until I started following a real structured program and sticking to just that, and it was based around my goals, not getting sore, sweaty, and tired, I saw progress. And then I leveled up even more in my 30s when I realized I can't skip warming up. I need to stretch. I need to really invest in better sleep practices, because stretching, warming up, recovery sleep, those things that are outside of the gym, they are so important. And once I started working on those on top of following a program, I saw better results. And now that I'm 41, I make sure I get the best sleep that I can. I stick to my program. I do my warm-ups, my stretches, all of that stuff. And it doesn't take a ton of time, but man, are my results way better. So share with me down below. What part of the recovery or program process are you skipping out on? Are you doing a bunch of random stuff? Are you not sleeping enough? Are you not even warming up? Let me know where the holes are at so I can help you get the best possible result. And best of all, if you're still watching my video right now, congratulations. You're doing better than at least 80% of the people who watch my stuff. And I got something special for you, so let's keep talking. Here is your 4-step muscle building formula. You follow these, you can make muscle just like this. First and foremost, we have to eat to fuel our muscles and not feed our fat. Track your damn calories, make the necessary adjustments, and hit your protein target. Second thing we gotta do, we gotta hit the basics in the gym. We gotta master them, and we gotta slowly make them a little bit harder than the last time. That there is progressive overload. The third thing we are doing, now that we're training smart, we have to recover with intention. That means get your sleep, do your damn warm-ups and stretches, and make sure you are getting hydrated. That way we are building muscle every single day. And the fourth and final one, don't leave this out, you gotta be patient. You didn't get unhealthy overnight or in a couple of weeks, so don't expect to become the healthiest version of yourself in just a couple of weeks. The key is not being perfect. The key is being consistent to these simple steps. So let me know down in the comments which one of them are you starting with, or which one gives you the most struggle. I'm here to help you get healthy and stay healthy. If this hit home, smash the like button so YouTube keeps feeding my video to people like you that want more straight and honest fitness information. And make sure to subscribe if you want to stay on top of all the videos I'm putting out that will help you get healthy and stay healthy. And I'm always here to help, so comment down below what frustrates you the most with building muscle. Let me know your story and your struggles, and the good ones will become my next video. Thanks for watching to the end. Peace!